Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Sofrito. Uh, Dropping a little update. Well, it's not an update, but it's explaining a little bit of what I'm looking to create here with this map, and what are my hopes, and what my experience is so far on DayZ, and my limitations and whatnot. So as you can see, there's a lot of detail on this map, and this map. Um, has been in the works for 4 months. You know, on and off, and the on and off wasn't because I wanted to. It wasn't on purpose. It was actually because the game itself has a learning curve, and there's a lot of things that go wrong on this version of DayZ when it comes to modding or doing anything when it comes to editing source files and whatnot, and keeping it up to date. Terrain builder, you know, gives you some issues if you're not careful. Um, Currently, I'm still creating the map. I'm still designing the map. I'm still making new POIs, um, beautiful locations, so that way we can enjoy it. Um, I tend to lean more towards the PvP action because that's just my game style. So, it's going to carry over to the map design as well. But I'm not going to leave my guys out uh, in the survival sector because I believe that it works hand in hand. Um, when you don't want a PvP, you can always go out into the mountains and to the rivers or whatever you got created on the map where you can enjoy some time. It doesn't have to be all the time PvP, but that being said, that's initially what you're seeing. There's a lot of close quarters, a lot of places to hide, a lot of places to hopefully build bases. I'm gonna work on removing some of these buildings inside the city, where, if I'm not mistaken, you should be able to craft bases. I don't know how advanced DayZ is on it on the crafting right now and the base building. I'm hoping that they're getting there and they're working on it. I haven't played the game to that extent recently. I've been more focused on delivering a map. That being said, uh, I'm just creating the map as I go, even with issues that are constantly nagging me. So, for example, I'm still developing the map in all its glory, but when I go to test it, like say on the offline editor, and I spawn in, but I'm not walking on the ground. I'm actually floating on water. So I have to use the function. Luckily for me, that these guys threw down and made this the offline editor where you can fly around on the map and still enjoy what you've created and see where what you need to do to fix it. But I have that nagging problem where my character's floating. So I'm hoping later on it's not gonna affect the overall what is it the production of the map, whatever you want to call it. I hope it doesn't hinder us. But I'm going to keep chucking on, and I'm going to keep adding POIs and stuff like that. I had a little situation where I was adding too many trees, and of course, me messing with 3D Max, I should have, realized that's not gonna work. There's too many trees, too many models in certain areas. It's just gonna cause a lot of lag. So in the current version, I removed every single tree I can think of. That way we can work nicely with no FPS lag, and I'm gonna implement from now on scattered locations, just like the original developers did. If you zoom out on the map, or if you look at a map on Google, you're going to notice that you have clusters of tree lines and clusters of areas, but they're not really big. And within those trees, they're spaced out. So it looks like a lot, but it really isn't. So I have to as well utilize that for my map development, and keep that in mind. But everything's been good. Everything's been going great. Again, the reason why I've been off and on for 4 months is because I've been having errors. You know, the game crashed. Luckily for me, I had some saved files. I really thought that this map was gone, but I had some saved files that I put in a secondary hard drive, a drop drive, where I drop everything, and I just didn't name the folder at that time. Recently, I started going through my folders and whatnot, and I did find the map, so I was able to continue with a lot of trial and error and getting stuff to, you know, work again. But I got it going, as you can see, guys. So